Hello, I'm Steve and welcome to the second unit of Step 3 of the Ielts speaking. Part 2 is regarded by some as the most challenging task because of the limited preparation time. In the first lesson of this chapter, we'll be discussing how to describe a place, which is a common task that you may be given in Part 2 of the speaking test. The questions will require you to give descriptions of places, including their location, size and physical appearance. You may also be asked to describe places that have had a major impact on you, places you would like to travel to, restaurants that you know, hotels that you've stayed in, museums or art galleries that you've visited, or gardens or zoos that you remember visiting. To successfully answer all the given questions on the cue card, an important thing to do during the preparation time is to familiarise yourself with the questions. Knowing the cue card question pattern will help you construct and organise your answer. Each cue card question is composed of a main question and at least 3 sub-questions that you must cover in your answer. It is impossible to predict the exact question you will answer during the test. However, cue card questions have predictable features that can help you plan and deliver well-organised responses. Knowing these features is the key skill in this lesson. The Ielts cue card has 3 features. These features are designed to help you develop your answer. The first feature is topic introduction. The second feature encompasses the 3 detailed points, and the third feature is discussion. The topic to be discussed is introduced in feature 1. It usually includes phrases like describe something or talk about something. Feature 2 includes most of what you should discuss in feature 1. It's composed of at least 3 WH questions. The answer to your first 2 questions can be merged into one compound sentence, while the third question requires a bit of detail. Therefore, you may use a complex structure. Feature 3 requires more detail. It's also the feature in which the PREP structure can be used. It usually asks you to explain something and is the last question you will answer. So make sure to provide complete details in your discussion. You can give reasons, examples, or even include an anecdote. Now let's look at some sample cue cards about places. Feature 1 of this question is about a shop, and feature 2 is composed of 3 WH questions. Feature 3 allows you to talk about your experience in the new shop. Answering the questions consecutively based on these features will help you answer the question coherently. The main task in this cue card question is to describe a foreign country you've been to. Feature 2 is composed of 3 what questions that need to have detailed answers. Afterwards, you need to evaluate the place in feature 3. There are many things to say in this cue card question, so it's likely you'll be able to talk for 2 minutes. This sample reply answered the questions on the cue card in order. The place was described well, and feature 3 was used as a conclusion. Remember that the answer structure depends on the question and there is no requirement to answer the questions in order. You have to be flexible in structure, grammar and the vocabulary you will use. In conclusion, the 3 features in the Ielts cue card questions cannot help you predict the exact questions but aid you with what you'll have to say in part 2. These features will always appear in the question. Places are commonly described in part 2. Though there are many places that can be described, the question will always be personal to you. So take note of places that have had a significant impact on you to prepare for this question. That concludes our lesson. Keep practicing and I'll see you next time.